Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. You're here with Gazlowe and I'm going to commentate Analyzis, a game that I played with Gazlowe. I played it in Hero League and let's jump right into it. So, Gazlowe. I played Merking Gazlowe with the Robo-cop ult. His specialty is Merking and he has a weakness in teamfights because his ult doesn't contribute in teamfights. So there's a lot of issues with other players with that. I often also get attacked just because of my pick, let alone later when you take the Robo-cop ult, but it's something you have to go through with if you want a playstyle like Gazlowe has with that ult. It is really a different ult than the bomb. The bomb is really focused on comboing with your other spells with other heroes, like with Nova. It's precision strike. But the Robo-cop is a lot different. So anyway, I will be commentating it through the game, so you will see how it works. So at first we have Sergeant Hammer going bot, and we have an assassin, a healer and a tank in our team. I would have gone bot solo, but because already Sergeant Hammer is bot, I just focused immediately on being top to get the treasure chests. So what am I doing? Gazlowe is about holding different positions, especially if you're not taking his ult in account. So as you can see, I am prematurely putting the turrets right next to the chest. That's in case the enemy wants to take the coins, they will get turret shots for free, and that's where I do a lot of damage. As you can see, I am even top damage by twice compared to everyone. Of course, these are the first levels because of my turrets, but the turrets deal a big amount of damage. So basically, until level 10 it goes like this. So the trick with Gazlowe to playing Gazlowe well is to know when and when not to help your team. So when do you need to solo it and when do you need to stick with your team, when is it better. In this case there were different situations where I went solo and where I helped my team, and you will see that I will explain why I did which thing. So the first coin fight we won. Of course I was with my team at that moment. Again, I am fortifying our position because they need more time to get around. I just put my turrets quickly down here, and yeah, we turned in our 8 coins, so they could not stop us. Generally in this whole game it won't be a snowball, so we are never more than one level ahead. As you can see, at the moment we're even behind, so it was all won by strategic sense. And that's that. Even with the kills, they are 3 kills at the moment, we are 1, and they will be ahead in kills through all the game, so we will now never dominate through that. So that's why this is actually the beauty of this game, because we will win even if they outmatched us in fight, because I did not stick with my team all the time. So it was not important who was one level ahead, but who manipulated the battleground better for their use. So top is fighting. I cannot take anything top. I am still not level 10, and so I choose just to help push bot. Sergeant Hammer seems he wants to take the camp, but I like to leave the camps when I get to level 10. My team is pushing a little bit bot, so we have free reign pushing top, so we have free push on bot. And yes, actually just trying to get to level 10 as quick as possible. Muradin is fighting here alone, but he can get away very easily. This is actually a good team comp for playing with Gazlowe, because Nova is kill someone who is low and she doesn't have to engage otherwise. Muradin and Malfurion both can really easily disengage, so any fight that turns from 4v4 to 4v5 because the enemy team reaches them, they can disengage, and that's important because I often do things solo. Furthermore, here nothing special happens. Nova is trying to delay them, but I think she will get away. Sergeant Hammer is helping her, good teamwork. And yeah, furthermore I'm pushing, we're getting even with levels, trying not to, as you can see, trying not to lose too much time on T-fighting. As you can see, it is very hard to even kill them because they can always get out of a range of the turrets, and for example like now, the moment they overwhelm us, my turrets don't mean a thing. So basically against Gazlowe, who is team fighting, you can play smart by just leaving the sites which are filled with turrets. The only maps where you cannot do that is where the objectives is really central, like, or actually around that spot. Like here we have the turning point, Skyhaven has laser points, etc. So now the new treasure is here. Sergeant Hammer will be taking bot while we make some pressure on top. We are not doing a very good job, we are getting beaten, of course, 4v5. And as you can see, because they took the position before me, I could not put my turrets to good use. I could not put them to fortify the position. So basically, if you haven't prepared beforehand, Gazlowe is at a disadvantage. So what has happened, they have taken the bombardment. I did try to not take the bombarding hits, so you need to stay out of these circles. My team was fighting here, and I'm continuing to take experience. So we're level 9, they are level 9. Still the kills haven't changed much from them. And we'll see, from level 10 things will become different. They have destroyed our our middle fort, we have destroyed theirs. Seems the bombardment is a bit stronger, or the forts are a little bit weaker, because before normally a portion of the HP of the fort stayed, so it was not destroyed totally. The team is sticking together, their team, our team also. We have here a Brightwing, and they're level 10, so now I'm trying to get to level 10 as fast as possible. Their team is engaging, which is good for them, because they have a level advantage until now, of course. Nova dying, getting caught, and this is the moment where it gets interesting. So the strength with Robo-cop Gazlowe is that he mercs very fast and gets really really low damage from the minions. Basically the only one where you tank damage is with the boss, and with everyone else it's your turrets that can tank. Because you could put them so fast down, and if they're destroyed you take the cooldown reduction, means that you can actually keep them tanking for you. So my team is still going together, this is great. They need to stick as 4 so that they do not get caught up 1 by 1, 2 by 2. I am merking and I really don't need any help. So if you see Robo-cop Gazlowe, you do not need to help him anyway, because he is so fast, your contribution will not be useful. It will be more useful somewhere else. So my team is just defending themselves, and we got a bombardment. So basically I'm not joining this fight because there is no use. You would get some kills and our advantage would stop there. As you can see, Muradin with his jump is good at repositioning, getting out of trouble. My Mercs top have pulled one of their players, and my Mercs bot have made Sylvanas want to counter it with their Mercs. So basically I pulled 2 players from them out of the fight while I am pushing middle. So that's the point. At some point you find that Gazlowe makes it 4v5 for your team, but actually it's just the other way around. If he is a successful Gazlowe, he should pull at least 1, preferably 2, and in the best cases even 3 players away. Why? Because the enemy needs to defend against the mercs he's taking, and with the speed he's taking they can only defend. So basically I retreated when I saw them here, and I continued pushing bot because I saw that everybody is top, at least 3 players. My team is still contesting them on the other side of the map, so basically I'm just pushing. Pushed my wave, I'm taking this fort is anyway going down. Even if they came I would die just to take the fort down. And yes, so this is even a better situation. So now the chests are here. This is an objective for the enemy team that they want really to contest. My team has already started doing top. They are here on time. I hope my team will get away. Illidan stops her ult. She now is pretty hard countered by Illidan and by Tassadar. And anyway, while they are fighting top, I am taking bot. I'm making again big pressure. They will be forced to come to help here. As you can see, I put my turrets down so that the turrets tank the towers, and I've pulled most of the players bot. So now my team has free reign over the objective on bot, while the enemy team is trying to kill me. So basically I see that here I cannot get away. I already used my sprint, so I'm just trying to use as much time as I can. If it was 1 or 2 players I could possibly kill someone by staying close to my turrets, but by pulling 4 players it means that 4 players were bot, and my team was free to take anything else. So further from here, my team defends versus this one camp that they took. Top was taken mostly thanks to the minions that I took before this. Bot also was taken thanks to these siege minions, and I helped a little bit, and I pushed bot almost to the keep. So what is happening now? Again, we see that the enemy team is top. I'm not sure if they did plan to take the top column, but as I see that they are top, not sure what they will do. I am taking the bot mercs. My team starts a small team fight here. A little bit premature triple tap, but never mind. And yeah, here a fight starts. The enemy team didn't focus very well, and pretty much their Diablo got killed by them. Our Muradin also got killed, but their Diablo didn't need to get killed because they had 4v5. Anyway, my team is pulling back, and what am I doing? So this is an interesting thing. You can see the first hit you take. And after that you are starting to put down turrets. Every time a turret is destroyed, you take the scrap to get the cooldown reduction so that you can put another turret to tank instead of you. This is very important because if you take the turret shots, your attack speed will be slowed and you will defeat the fort very slowly. But by putting down turrets, you can actually take it down very quickly. As you can see, I just took it down and went back. So now I see he has a lot. I tried to block him here, but I didn't manage. I forgot he has the dash through people. Anyway, we have not enough coins, so I'm just trying to actually bait them to get in and fortifying our position again. Nova sadly getting cut. Not sure if she's going to die. Anyway, so this is the beauty. I have put here a wall of turrets. The enemy team has to go through and take a lot of free damage like this to help their team, or decide not to help their team. Illidan is doing a good job just taking the coins and getting away. And my turrets, actually, this wall made it for 5v4 because the only thing that came through from Sylvanas was the silencing arrow. We are turning in and the enemy team needs to pull back. So what is happening now? Again, we have two objectives, one on mid and one on bot, and I am pretty sure that they will be contesting that, at least the enemy team, and my team also will be fighting it, so they will take their time. So the moment I see it is there are a lot of people in bot and no one is coming top. I am starting it. So you put 3 turrets down, you put a bomb down, you start attacking, put the 4th turret down, and basically you are killing the boss that way easily solo. You can even do it before you have the 4th talent ult, but then you get a lot of damage. But it is possible, and it is when you just want to take the boss and get away. It is really a sneaky boss taking. So now I took the boss. You could say I could have pushed with him, but mostly a boss pulls the enemy players to defend against it, and while people are there, I cannot push. So what is happening? My team wants me to join them. I know that, as I saw now, the enemy team is already engaged, so even if I come here I would be too late to join the fight and fortify the position. I need to do it beforehand. So I trust my team to do what they can do best, team fight, while I do something else. Because I see so many players, free, which is enough. I think I could push. When I see Brightwing, I know it's a 4v4 here, so I can take these mercs. Brightwing alone cannot destroy the golem very fast, so I have a lot of time while my team is fighting an equal match. So that's pretty much the point. Make pressure on other parts of the map so that your team can fight 4v4 or 4v3. The moment you make a 4v3, your team should win, and you are doing a good job as a Gazlowe. So here we have the big golem and the bruiser camps pushing, while I got 4 of their coins. So I said it was dangerous and I didn't want to join them. And basically I'm now turning in the coins. They want to contest, but in this case, as you can see, I have pulled 2 people top, so even if there are 2 people dead from our side, we are still 3v3. I fortified my position and now they cannot get to us. Thanks to Sergeant Hammer's push, I managed to turn in. And we pull back. It's the moment where it's 4 of the enemy and 3 of us. So now I'm taking again the bruiser camp. Muradin is coming to help me. It is very important to communicate well. So it is... Mura isn't helping me really much with the camp. He is much more useful if he makes pressure so that I can camp without the chance of getting ganked. And as you can see, I also say that Mura, I'm soloing it, you go team fight, because everybody should do what he's best. As we're level 20, I want to review my talents that I took. Also you can see that during the whole game there was never a bigger difference than one level. They were even ahead one level, and then then we were ahead one level. So the game was matched. It was not a snowball. It was all about split pushing, about Gazlowe being on the right time and the right moment, and my team making pressure on the other side. I didn't even tell them to do that, so they did that naturally because the objectives spawn on other spots and they're used to taking the objectives. So you as a Gazlowe have to use that, because you know where the main objectives are, you know where your team and where the enemy team is going to be. The only thing you can actually say is, guys, keep together, you're 4v5. That way you prepare them for what they need to face, that they need to disengage if the enemy team is overwhelming them with the 5-man. So yeah, basically that's why we are winning this game currently. In tab you can see I'm really dominating with siege damage, of course, because I'm Gazlowe. There's nothing strange about that. I'm even not bad with hero damage. Why is that? Because I'm actually only under Sergeant Hammer. Nova, I guess because she was dying very much, she has lower hero damage. Why? Because a good Gazlowe knows how to balance things. You need to know when to push, you need to know when to help. When are you in the position to fortify the position, fortify an objective and help your team, and when you are not, and when you should better do other stuff. That's why I have both pretty valuable, the pushing and the hero damage, so that because I help my team quite a lot. And of course, because I was mostly solo, my XP contribution is very high, even if the team has also very high contribution compared to us, but I'm not sure how this works. Anyways, you can see still we have 6 kills, they have 10 kills because of my playstyle. Still we're winning hard because they have taken 1 fort down and we have taken everything down from them. So to continue to my talents, I'm going just to comment Gazlowe's talents. The first thing I take is Scrap-O-Matic Smelter. It increases the amount of mana restored by scrap to 60. Why do I take this? Because when I reach the stage of level 10, I keep murking. I try to not stop murking or pushing, and to make that possible I need more mana, so I need to not run out of mana. Because I change turrets very fast, I change their position constantly. With that I get not only cooldown reduction, but I get a big amount of mana. My turrets cost basically I think 15 more mana than this gives back, so I basically regenerate more mana in the time that I use my turrets and take the scrap from them compared to what I use up. So it's very good for continuous laning and pushing and murking. Superiority is a must take if you are taking Robo-cop, because you excel at taking mercs, so you also need to not take a lot of damage. Again, just the same as the first thing, so that you can merc as long as possible. This is also important because without this you cannot solo a boss, and the biggest threat you are to the enemy team is by soloing a boss. So my third talent is First Aid. It when you activate it, it heals 35% of your max health over 6 seconds. On this level there are many good possibilities. First Aid is good because because it helps you with clearing bosses, especially at level 10 when you gain the ability to clear a boss solo. First aid guarantees that you can do it even if you make a few mistakes, like get snared or get hit once. This can help you. Also, if you, for example, put the turret too close and it gets destroyed, but it can only help you with one mistake. You make more than one mistake at the boss and you will not be able to solo it. Other possibilities are Merc Lord, which is great because if you coordinate well with your mercs, you take a merc, you take another merc, then you go back to your first mercs when they are at the gate and you push. That way you are pushing hard and your mercs are dealing extra damage. Basically any talent at this is good because at this level, because there is turrets that slow movement speed. With slowing movement speed you can actually always get to, not always, but mostly get away, because putting your turrets down beforehand, pushing, and the enemy ganks you because you're pushing, you're overextending, your turrets slow and you have a bigger chance of getting away. And of course multiple targets are also on talent level 7 talent good, because you clear waves faster, the bruiser camps is cleared faster, and you deal more damage to them. So basically every talent almost on this is good, just that you have to take in account what your strengths are based on this level 7 talent. So level 10 it's the Robo-cop. Standard, just as this video is about that ult and that playstyle. And level 13 sprint. So basically you can play in different styles, but sprint is, as I have experienced, the best. It is the one spell that makes you possible to run away. It makes actually possible that you push and get away. So mostly sprint is a must take, and I would not recommend any other spell if you want to split push or take enemy camps, because even then you can get ganked and you still would be great to get out alive if you can. Mostly how it should be used is if a single enemy ganks you, a single hero, you wait until he uses his CC. For example, Diablo, I would wait for him to push me and to put me over himself, to use overpower. But and then you use sprint so that you can get away. Mostly only Illidan is the one that can always stick to you even if you wait, because he has the cooldown reduction and he can continuously jump on you, so sprint would not be very well on that, especially if he is between you and your exit, so the way to escape, then you cannot get away, but most others you can get away. And the level 16 turret storage. Here also different talents that could be good. You can actually, on this level, you can solo a boss easily without having max turret charges, but this is just, it makes it the easiest. You have more charges, even if you let one turret behind, you can still tank forts, towers, and other stuff, because you just have so many charges that you can change around them very easily. Also, turret storage, the 4 turrets are important, because even only with them, as far as I have experienced, you can solo the core. So basically now, if the enemy team would ignore me, I could come to the core and solo it all by myself from 100% to 0. And basically that's that. I'm not sure which ult I take in this level 20 talent. We will see. So we're continuing. I have a lot of coins. Illidan has a lot of coins. The bombardment has stopped. So we're going to probably be fighting around the turn. I didn't expect him, so the moment I saw him I put down a turret, at least do something, my bomb, my second turret, and luckily my team was close, or I would have lost my coins. So we got a big amount of coins, That is another bombardment, while the enemy team was probably has already given up. Basically one bombardment can but does not have to destroy the whole core. So this is how you do it. You put down a turret, you still get damage because it is chain damage, but you get less damage because the initial hits is much stronger than the chain damage. So basically this is how you would solo it anyway. I didn't even use heal, I didn't use I could have used that in case there was no bombardment and I would have to solo the core. So basically that's the game style with Gazlowe. It is a little bit different. A lot of people will think that you are playing badly because they think that soloing is not a thing. But if you get the strategic sense of what doing when to help your team and when to make pressure by taking mercs or pushing yourself, it is a very interesting strategy, and as you can see, effective strategy because you can win very easily. So guys, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like below and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.